Hey YouTube family, it's Dinko the Realtor, your Utah Realtor. If you need to get a hold of me, the contact information is down below if you're looking to buy, sell, or you want to just dissect this information a little bit further. I want to show y'all the new construction crisis that is going on. Massive price drops, builders are panicking, there's a whole lot going on, and you need to see this. Check this out. The first house we're going to start with is this one in Harriman. It is right now listed for $622,000. But that is not the whole price history. Now let's look at the price history of this house and see what's going on. I mean, this gets interesting. I wanted to start with this one because it's all over the place. $704,000. They dropped it down to $659,000, $621,000, and even at one point dropped it to $582,000. So they went from $700,000 to $580,000. Then I guess they still weren't able to sell it. Then they went to $632,000. Then they went back down to $622,000. They don't even know what the heck they're doing. I mean, they've dropped the price of this house over $100,000, $130,000. Then they pulled it back. Now it's down $90,000. Now it's down $100,000. They don't even know what they're doing with it. I mean, look at those price drops. And that's not it. It's happening over the entire Wasatch Front, the greater Salt Lake area. Check this one out. $657,000. Again, a nice new construction house. And look at this. This one's right here is 3,100 square feet. The other one was also 3,100 square feet. Now let's scroll down to the price history. So this one, $778,000 down to $657,000. Let's go to the next one. Look at this one here. This one's in Murray, so it's in Salt Lake City. This one's just maybe like 12 minutes, 15 minutes outside of downtown. $899,000, a modern look house. Well, what's going on with the price history? That's all I care about. $975,000 all the way down to $899,000. I mean, look at this. Listed in April, and it still hasn't sold. We're all the way at the, November 1st right now. And these houses are still not selling. It's just showing you that the market has not stabilized. And I said, the builders are most likely going to panic just like they did last year. The data showing it. I followed the data. And the data showing that we're going to have those price drops. Even if nothing breaks in the economy, we're going to have those price drops that we saw last year. And new construction is going to start panicking. And they did. I want to also show y'all the emails that I'm receiving. It's all over the place. Check this out. Price improvements, quick move in, $95,000 off. $95,000 off, $50,000 off, and that's not the only ones. I mean, look at this. I got this whole Excel spreadsheet with price adjustments, and then they have incentives of a 5.75% interest rate, and they improved all of their prices in multiple communities that they have going on. You just see this happening everywhere. Receiving text messages. Builders are definitely desperate right now. And if interest rates remain higher for longer, I don't know if we're going to see that uptick that we saw, at the beginning of this year in the springtime, where the prices kind of start going back up a little bit. We saw 15% price drops in 2022 and into January of 2023. For 9 consecutive months, prices were dropping upwards of 15%. Median price went from $600,000 to $510,000. Now the price went up about 7%. We're at $550,000, and now they're dropping again. And I said that it would, that would happen, and we would probably see somewhere about 10%. I don't think we'll see that 15% unless something in the economy breaks. And it looks like something might break in the economy either at the end of this year or the beginning of next year. But we'll see how that all kind of pans out. I want to show y'all some more stuff that's going on here. Check this out. So, it's all over, like I said, the Wasatch Front, the greater Salt Lake area, all over. This one here is in Syracuse. $569,000. Look at that. 3-car garage. Beautiful home. Well, look at this right here. Not only have they cut the price, they are offering a 5.99% fixed FHA VA loan or a 6.5% conventional rate. So they are dropping the price and they're giving an incentive. Let me see, did I block that off? Oh, okay, good. I did not block it off with my face on that screen switch. So you're seeing that they are dropping prices. Not only are they giving these incentives, I have builders are like, hey, free basement. So this basement costs $60,000, $80,000, $100,000 depending the size of the basement, and they're dropping the price $50,000, and they're giving a free basement upgrade. So not only are you getting the house for $50,000 less than your neighbor, you're also getting a $60,000, $70,000, $80,000, $100,000 basement included in it. So really, that other person overpaid by $150,000, and nothing has stabilized. We went over this in all these previous videos. The market has not stabilized. So I just had to make sure I did not mute my mic there because I muted earlier when I was testing some stuff out. So let me go through the price history here. Let me go through the price history. Let's see what's going on with this one here. And so this one's a little bit funkier. Sometimes these layouts get a little, let's see here. So here we go. Started at 603,000, dropped it, then they increased. Let me look at this. They don't even know what they're doing. And now they're all the way down to 500. Oh, look at that. They were down to $534,000. So this house started at 600. Oh, it actually went pending. So it started over $600,000. At one point it was 539, and now they increased it back to $569,000. They're all over the place because even when they're dropping the prices, they're not getting people to come and look at these houses. They're not getting the offers. So they're probably thinking, well, what the heck am I doing? I might as well raise it. Well, no, you should go down even further, because if you're going to raise it, you're just going to run into an even bigger headache when, Thanksgiving and Christmas come around at the end of the year, and all of these incentives. I mean, let me see if this one was the one stating it. Anyway, they're stating, hey, this is, if you got to close by the end of December, because they're trying to hit some quotas. They're trying to be able to show that their investors or shareholders that, hey, we are selling houses, because they're going to have to do these end of the year reports, right? So, I mean, the market is all over the place. Nothing has stabilized, and we're seeing this right here. Check this house out in Saratoga Springs, $778,000. Big house, 4,400 square feet, almost a third of an acre. Well, let's see what's going on with the price history. This house was listed at $929,000. It is down all the way to $778,000. I mean, let's just keep continuing down this list. Look at this American Fork house right here. This American Fork house is $599,000. It's pretty much 3,000 square feet, right? 2,900, 4-bed, 4-bath. You can finish the basement, add more bedrooms, but let's see the price history. So this one here was $674,000, and now it's all the way down to $599,000. You see this happening across the entire Greater Salt Lake area, the Wasatch Front. You're seeing it happening everywhere. And these builders, I'm getting text messages, like I said, I'm getting the emails. They are having a hard time moving this inventory. And if we don't see a recession, something breaking economy from the tech bubble, the car loan bubble, where all these, cars are being looked at as assets, the commercial real estate bubble, you have the variable interest rates on commercial real estate, on the corporate debt. If none of that stuff breaks first and they keep trying to bail these things out or kind of delay it, housing might actually be the first thing. And we went over this, article multiple times in these previous videos where the National Association of Realtors, the Mortgage Bankers Association, the National Builders Association is all urging the Fed to stop doing what they're doing, because the housing market, the housing industry can actually cause the recession that they're trying to avoid. So there is multiple dominoes that can fall. Check this house out in Eagle Mountain. $459,000. And this is a 2,800 square foot house, 3-bed, 2-bath. You can add more bedrooms and bathrooms down in the basement. This house started at $508,000, dropped it to $459,000. And you just see that this stuff is also not selling. They're just lingering. And I've been saying houses are just lingering on the market. There is almost 30%, almost 1 out of 3 houses is on the market 100 plus days. That is not indicating that the housing market has stabilized. The economy hasn't stabilized. And the industry leaders in the housing industry are urging the Fed that, hey, we haven't stabilized, right? You see this happening over the vast majority of the economy, and yet people want to tell you that things have stabilized. Go out there and just make that car purchasing decision, that house purchasing decision, whatever it is. And I've been saying, wait until the end of the year. If you are in that short term, gotta move, gotta buy, you wait until the end of the year and you're gonna be able to get better deals. And of course, if we see a recession in 2024, a major recession where unemployment rate goes up to 5.5%, 6.5%, then these prices most likely are going to continue coming down. And who knows where we're gonna end up. Things have not stabilized, nothing has settled. You know who to follow. Hey, stay tuned for the next videos, because Dinko the Realtor has your back.